A prophetic word. If these initials are yours, God has a message for you. Introduction. Today's message is a prophetic one. It's a message from God that carries an invitation for those who feel like He's calling them specifically. Imagine hearing God say, if this is your name, if these are your initials, then this word is especially for you. This type of prophetic word requires spiritual discernment, as God sometimes speaks through specific, personal signs. It's a way of getting our attention, of calling us to listen closely to what He's trying to tell us. Maybe it's about a new direction, a deeper surrender, or a step of faith He's calling you to take. God knows your name and your calling. The Bible tells us in Isaiah 43:1, "Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine." God knows every single one of His children by name. He created you, He sees you, and He knows the specific purpose and calling He has placed on your life. If you feel like God is calling you by your initials or name in this moment, know that He's inviting you to draw nearer to Him. It's not just about identity, it's about the relationship He wants to have with you too. God's calling is personal. Throughout Scripture, we see God calling individuals by name. When God called Samuel as a child, He didn't speak to the whole temple. He spoke directly to Samuel, calling him by name. 1 Samuel 3:4. Jesus did the same when He called Lazarus out of the grave, John 11:43, and when He told Zacchaeus, "Come down immediately. I must stay at your house today," Luke 19:5. God's message to you may be about a season of change, a new step of obedience, or perhaps a reminder of His love. If this word resonates with your spirit, take it as an invitation to listen closely and respond. 3. A call to examine your life and make ready. In Matthew 25, we read the parable of the 10 virgins. 5 were wise and kept oil in their lamps, while 5 were foolish and ran out. This story is a reminder of the importance of being prepared, spiritually ready to respond when God calls. If you feel that God is calling your name, ask yourself, am I prepared? Am I spiritually ready to receive His instructions? This could be an invitation to spend more time in prayer, to step away from distractions, and to focus on what He is preparing you for. 4. God's promise to strengthen you. When God calls us, He doesn't expect us to fulfill His calling on our own. In Isaiah 41:10, God says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you." God promises to be with us, to give us strength, and to guide us as we respond to His call. If you feel a stirring in your heart, know that He will equip you for whatever lies ahead. He will provide the wisdom, courage, and resources you need to fulfill His purpose. 5. Responding to the call. If this message speaks to you personally, take time to respond. Spend time in prayer and ask God to confirm His word to you. Ask Him to reveal any specific steps He's calling you to take. Whether it's a new path, a new ministry, or a new level of trust, be open and willing to say, "Yes, Lord, I am here." Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." God's call is for your good, to lead you into a life of purpose and blessing. Conclusion. This message is for those who feel God calling them personally. If you've sensed God speaking to you through your name or initials, trust that He is reaching out to you with love, purpose, and direction. Respond with faith, readiness, and a heart willing to follow. God knows you by name, and He has prepared a path uniquely for you. As you answer His call, you'll find yourself walking in the fullness of His plans, surrounded by His presence, and equipped by His Spirit.
And yes, that concludes today's video. And remember, if you want to book an appointment with me, my details on the comment section below. See you next time.